Sara-osos, a BS Criminology student, and now I am going to tackle about leadership. So I know, guys, many of you have different perspectives, different ideas about what is the leadership. But now, let me show you the definition of a leadership. So, a leadership, the action of leading a group of people or an organization. So, to know further about the leadership, let me show you of how I see the word of leadership. So, the word leadership can bring to mind a variety of images. For example, a political leader pursuing a passionate personal cause. So that means this image shows that someone runs to become a leader for their personal purpose, for their own future benefits. So the second one is an explorer, just like Dora the Explorer, just like that. So cutting a path through the jungle for the rest of his group to follow. So that means someone wants to be a leader because they have a plan for everyone and want to lead. They also have a real passion of leadership. So the third one is an executive developing her company's strategy to beat the competition. So we all know that in a company, there would be a competition with others' company, which means they want to show to somebody that they are capable of being a leader. So the three images that I've showed you or told you shows that there are three kinds of leaders. Is a leader is different from managers? What do you think, guys? Okay, so that questions brought a confusion of what is the difference of these two, the leaders and the managers. So, according to Professor Warren G. Bennis, that leaders are people who do the right thing and the managers are people who do the things right. So what does it mean? What do you think is the meaning of these phrases? So that means if the manager is a copy, then the leader is an original. So that means that the leader proposed of what are the tasks should be done, while the managers will make the action with their members. So now, let us go or move on to the importance of leadership. What is the importance of leadership? So leaders can motivate the people to a higher level of performance through their strong human relationship. So it is an important function of management which help to maximize efficiency and to achieve organizational goals. So managers must have traits of a leader. So the second will be leaders is about to motivate people to work together and cooperate with themselves in some cases, other terms to achieve a certain goal. So it is important to point out that leadership is different from managing so that we know our rules, okay? So leadership is an important life skill that youth should learn in their development. So working well with people by involving them in meaningful ways, motivating and empowering others, and sharing leadership. Ability to plan, organize, delegate, and assess. The strategies that a leader used. Okay? So, one is define and communicate vision. So, according to the proverb that the eye looks, but it is the mind that sees. That means your vision is a vivid, aspirational leadership strategy that paints a picture of a future of your organization. It is a long term and it's measurable. Hopefully that you already have a vision for yourself in your organization. A purpose that drives you to do what you do every day, but you are able to share that vision with others and put into action to drive results. When you lead a team without a vision, everyone still ends up working and often working quite hard, but important goals might not be achieved. Positive results are not achieved. Your vision brings the team together under a common goal, so you are not simply working, but performing together towards something. So something that is big and exciting. So your vision answers the questions. Where are we going? Why do we keep working on this company? So that's the common questions that we heard from some of the employees. And you need to be you need to be a crystal clear in your definition of what the destination looks like, even if you do not know exactly how you're going to get there. This leadership strategy gives you and your team the ability to know exactly where you are located within the vision at any given time, and whether you are getting closer to or farther away from your destination. So second will be the encourage recognition. So leadership strategies rewards recognized employees to want to feel appreciated. They want to feel valued. It is instill a sense of commitment and engagement. So just like in our high school days, we really feel happy when our teachers give us a medal, a ribbon during the recognition day, and we feel so happy and feel valued by the teachers because they appreciate our efforts and hard work in our study time. So when an individuals and team works above and beyond expectations to achieve great results, celebration and recognition are how you encourage continued commitment to the organization's mission, vision, and goals. It is how excellence is encouraged over time and how it stays strong even in times of high production, volume and stress. What gets rewarded gets repeated. That is what they say. This statement has become a business maxim, yet managers still often overlook the positive impact of the simple yet effective leadership strategy. So the studies have shown that only 60% of adults in the workplace will agree that personal recognition is important to them and it works well to keep them motivated. That means that 40% think they do not really need recognition. Why? They are self-motivated enough to work well without recognition. And yet, 96% of the people in that same group responded that when they receive personal recognition, it definitely inspires and motivates them to do more work. The conclusion is that while your team may not need recognition does inspire people to do more and better work. Even better, when you create a culture of gratitude and recognition on your team, they will pick it up and start to recognize each other on their own. So this creates a great sense of community and cohesion that motivates everyone to perform at their highest level. So let's proceed to number 3, which is speak from the heart. So do you speak about your organization from the heart or from your budget? So many people mistakenly believe that leadership is something that some people are born with and others are not. The truth is that leadership is a choice. It is a choice that only you can make. Leadership cannot be given or forced upon you. When you communicate with your team, they know whether or not you are passionately engaged in being a leader by how you speak about your company's mission, vision, and goals. They can sense in your daily interactions of your commitment and their growth and development is as important to you as your own. 4. So, delegate and empower. Perhaps the best leadership strategy to engage your team is to empower them by delegating greater responsibility. It can be exciting to be entrusted with a position of responsibility. So if something makes you feel a sense of self-worth, give that self-worth to others on your team. Find areas where you can give people the responsibility and, importantly, the authority to get things done. So, have you ever heard from your team that they cannot finish their work because they are waiting for you? Are they waiting for you to take a look of approve for their work? They're waiting for your approval? That may be a prime example of an area that you should consider letting go of. Empower and, if necessary, train them, coach them, encourage them, and reward them. Take a minute to do a mental exercise. Imagine you have been given a special assignment that will require you to be out of the office for the next 3 months. During those 3 months, all your work still has to get done, but you are not allowed to hire anybody new. So the assignment will only last for 3 months and you have 30 days to figure out how will you redistribute your work. So pick up your pen and for a few seconds think about whom you would start delegating more responsibly. Write down one of the 3 things you would start delegating. The reality is that a leader cannot perpetually do everything that needs to get done. You need others who are empowered to complete critical tasks, and you need backup. So, number 5, commit to continued education. So, leadership strategies, coaching, material leadership is a journey with no real destination. So, great leaders commit to continued growth and refinement through continued education, practical application skills, and networking both externally and externally. Internally and externally, you are never done growing as a leader. This includes sharing your knowledge and experiences with others. They say you never learn as much as when you are teaching. And we are truly fulfilling ourselves as leader when we are in the role of the coach and mentor. Commit to developing your team's leadership skills as much as your own. And you will find not only gratitude and fulfillment, but will also lay the foundation for a strong leadership pipeline. So, let us now proceed to the rules of a leader. So, the rules of a leader is to provide direction, to inspire, to give guidance. Good leadership exhibit courage, passion, confidence, commitment, and ambition. They nurture the strength and talents of their people and build teams committed to achieving common goals. The most effective leaders have the following traits in common.